Yo, what's going on, boys? So, today, as you guys can see, we're doing a Valorant video to get you guys the most FPS, lowest latency possible. Alright, yo, so what you guys are going to want to do to get the most FPS in Valorant first is obviously go to your settings once you are in the game. Sensitivity, all of this doesn't matter. Your map doesn't matter. None of this matters. What you're going to want to go do is the other. Show corpses off if you want the most FPS. Same with blood, instability indicators. Network tracing, you want this minimum. Show bullet tracers, you can turn this off. You won't see the bullets flying by, but that's obviously less things being rendered. Show spectator count, again, you don't want to know how many people are spectating you. That's more things on your screen you don't need. Hide user interface in game, again, these are things you don't need that are rendering on your screen, thus causing more unstable FPS. So next you're going to want to go to your general video settings, have it on full screen, have it on your monitor's hertz and refresh rate. You guys can go on to true stretch if you want. If you guys do want, I have a video right here. Next, what you guys are gonna want to do is turn everything here off and turn your NVIDIA low reflex off, or on plus boost. It really depends. I can't give a specific setting. The one I would recommend for most people is on. For me, I typically use off because my system performs best with it off, and I have specific GPU tweaks that make it better off. Next, multi-thread rendering off, material quality off, texture quality off. This is just like the walls and stuff in the game. Detail quality low as well. Vignette and UI off, or low. VSync, this is going to cap at your monitor's refresh rate, which is actually really bad for your FPS and latency. Anti-stropic filtering 1x, improved clarity off, experimental sharpening off, bloom off, distortion off, and cast shadows off. Stats, these are all, personal preference, does not matter. Audio, also personal preference, just make sure you guys have this on stereo. Everything else is completely personal preference in here. Now, if you guys do want to see really quick, I'll show you guys my FPS in the game. Just so you guys know, I am not lying to you. I quite literally get the most FPS you can get in Valorant in the range. Your FPS doesn't really go up more unless there's a secret way to uncap it past what I'm at. You literally can't get more. I know I'm in the range, but just for like reference, you can't get past 1250, which as you can see, I'm hitting. It's just hard with like animated stuff. But yeah, I'm getting 1200 FPS while looking in here with all the bots on screen, getting about 600 with all these effects and everything. As you guys can see as well, my shots are, I'm whiffing, but my shots are instantly registering. My ping's very good. So that's how you guys also do know this guy definitely does work to boost your FPS and everything that you need inside of Valorant. Like you guys can see, I'm on about 2 rendering latency 4 when looking at people when there's a lot going on, 0.1 on the GPU, which is very good, and my network jitter is not really there. I'm on a constant 25 ping, and just as you guys can see, it is instantly registering, so there's no hit reg issues. I'll pull out any gun, instantly hits. So next, what you're gonna want to do is exit your Valorant. Alright, what you guys are also gonna want to do for your game user settings inside of Valorant, this should be most people's string. Go to your game user settings, expand it, and then as you can see, you guys are just going to want to make sure preferred full screen mode 0, audio quality 0, frame limit 0. Have your resolution here. Obviously, if you guys are using a custom res, put in your custom res. Then you guys can go into the accounts. These are going to be your accounts and the settings for each of your accounts. So make sure you go into each one, put it to 0, anti-aliasing, shadow quality, all of this stuff down to 0, because this affects your back end, and sometimes games hide these settings because they want their game obviously to look the best, so investors and people on specific devices that they just see it and it's like, oh, it looks really nice. But if you guys go in there, you guys can change all of those settings and make sure that your game is not being bloated by these gaming companies. You guys are going to want to go to NVIDIA control panel and use the advanced 3D settings. Put this to performance first and then put it on that. Then go to manage 3D settings. Copy my settings exactly. Low latency mode, again, test. This is different for every single PC. It is very different. My PC performs best off. Select your GPU, maximum performance, unlimited, on, allow, high performance, on, off, 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 one, off, prefer native. Program settings. Now this is very important. You guys are going to want to find your game's exe, so wherever Valorant is, typically it is right here. Click add, and then off. Click apply, adjust desktop size and position, no scaling, and then make sure you guys go to your services. Once you're done all of that, I know I went through it quick, but there's not really too much to do. Once you're done all of that, make sure you guys do disable your NVIDIA control panel, because you guys don't want anything unneeded running inside of your background. Then what you guys are going to want to do is go to your local, or go to your, actually, just go to your file explorer, go to this, or wherever your Valorant's installed. For me, just copy. This is where most of your guys' Valorants should be installed. And then you guys are going to need to find Win Shipping 64, Properties, Compatibility, Disable, Full Screen Optimizations, and Override. This is going to stop all freezing inside of your Valorant, like, with 110% certainty your Valorant will never freeze again if you guys do that. Not really much more to do. If you guys want to know how you can trust me, you guys can trust Mewo. He's going to take it from here.
Yo, it's Mewo. I am a top rating player in Valorant, and I could 100% say that getting Adamx by Skio is the best investment I've ever made. I was averaging about 120 FPS to now 300 constant on a low-end PC. My shots feel so much more responsive, and my game just doesn't lag anymore like it used to. If you guys need or want an optimization, go to Skio. After getting sick by Skio, I became one of the best players alive, not even trolling. Here are some clips.
One enemy remaining. B. One enemy.
And as me was saying, I am easily the best optimizer in the entire community. If you guys want the best service on the market, make sure you guys join discord.gg/ski. I've worked with thousands of people. I've worked with so many creators, so many professionals in multiple games and multiple genres. As you guys can see from my document here, just some to name: Reet, Swayzen, Scented, Plalism, Snacky, Krizux. You guys get it. I don't even need to keep naming them. I have the best services on the market for the best prices. I support every budget, and I sit there and make sure that you guys are fully taken care of. I take pride in my work. I put in the most effort possible on each and every single PC to make sure you guys get the best performance possible. I want to make sure I build a very good rep and become the most known and the best tweaker in the community, because I have a dream of buying myself a house and moving out of Canada. So hope you guys all support me in my dream. Thank you all for watching. Have a good day or night wherever you're from. Peace.